Hey there, exchangers, and welcome back from the long sunny weekend. I hope you guys went out and did something relaxing or fun and that you're feeling refreshed for the week ahead. I spent my first morning back crunching through all of your amazing pitches and leaving you guys voice comments. So I want to encourage you that step number 1 for this week is to hop into Canvas, go to the comments space for journalist bios and pitches, and find that little media player, click the play button, and listen to my comments. They are really important, first of all, because in there I've given you green lights for your pitches. That means like go right ahead. Yellow lights, which mean go ahead, but consider what I have to say. And then very rarely, but in a couple of instances, I gave a red light. So that's not because I don't like your topic. It's just because it's unclear to me how it's going to fit for exchangers. So even if I gave you a red light, I gave you some advice as to why. All right, so the comments, like I said, are important to get those like you can move forward comments, but also I've given you guys like collaborative kind of brainstorming or conversation in those comments so that you have some things to chew on and think about and hopefully propel you forward with your writing process and making your choice. Some more things about this. Don't choose what you think I want. Don't choose the thing that everybody else said is your best thing. Choose the one that you feel the most motivated to work on. Remember, you make this one choice and you work with it for the entirety of the quarter. So only you can know which topic is going to inspire that level of investment. Then what is the purpose of my comments or your peers? Oftentimes, if we are not responding with the same excitement that you have, it might be the way that you pitched it. So if you're like, nobody chose pitch 3, but that's the one I want and that's the one I'm going to do, then just listen to my comments and see how can I make the pitch better? Or look at what your peers had to say and think the same thing. How can I make it more attractive or appealing to my peers at exchangers? That is the value of the comments. Okay. This week, by Thursday or Friday, because we had Monday off, I'm going to be lenient about the deadline. So if you guys genuinely need more time, it's fine. Even if I mark it as incomplete, just do it later. Don't do it too late, but like a day, 2 days, I'll be okay. Submit your proposal. You're going to send me a video or audio. There are instructions about this. And the point is that I don't want you being formal. I want you as if you were like, we're working together, as if you came to my office and we had a chat about what you're going to do and what your plan is. There are really specific instructions for the proposal that walk you through what you need to cover in that. So be sure to check those out, take some little notes, and then hit record and share with me what your ideas are. But one of the things is acknowledging that you got my voice comments for the pitches. So like I said, check those out, talk back to me, have a conversation with me. And in general, if you want to have a conversation, email, we can set up a Zoom, a phone call, whatever you guys need. But yeah, the proposal is due first, and then I want you to get a head start. Check out the short article copy instructions. That's our next project or our next stage in the publication process. And it's not due until Tuesday, but you'll want to get started because it's basically like crafting a rough draft. So check that out. It is due next Tuesday, but it's due to each other, which means that it's a rough draft. It's just progress is what matters. I think by next Thursday, you'll be replying to each other, and then it won't actually be submitted to me until that Sunday. So you have time. So pace yourselves. Don't be perfectionists. You're earning credit right now in the class and in this experience just for doing, just for submitting and continuing to stay in a rhythm and participating. You don't need to message me and say, is this introduction paragraph good enough to get an A on the short article copy? You'll see when you get in there, but the short article copy is going to be graded off of completeness and the base requirements, like the number of words or paragraphs you have, the number of sources you've used, your works cited, and then I'll give you qualitative comments. But right now, we're just grading progress, process, doing, just moving through. And all of this is to take some of the pressure off, because I have seen in some of your pitches, I think you guys probably know this, but we as human beings are better able to learn and grow when we are working in environments where mistakes, messiness, and imperfections are embraced as normal and a part of learning. You can't take risks if you know that missing the mark is not allowed. So I cannot get authentic, genuine, original, creative work that demonstrates a writer growing unless I take off some of that pressure. And that's what I'm trying to do for you guys. So hear me this morning and really just give yourself a chance to actually learn and grow this quarter as researchers, writers, thinkers, humans. You've got some amazing pitches out there. It's going to be such a good magazine this quarter. Let me know if I can be more helpful to you guys. I think like today or tomorrow, I will actually take those grades for the bios and the pitches and funnel them into your final grade calculation. So you'll see that pop up. A couple people missed replies to the pitches, so maybe give those people until tomorrow morning. Like just check again and see if anyone else has commented on your stuff. That way you can consider what they have to say. And that should be all. Message below if you can think of any things that I could answer that everyone needs the answer to, or email me directly if you guys need something personal.